After you've completed the purchase process, you'll receive an email in your inbox with information about how to proceed. In that email, you'll have two links. You'll only need one of the two links. The second one is just provided as an alternate in case the first one doesn't work. So, click on the link and it will bring up another window with information about downloading it. Alternatively, you could have gone to your internet window immediately after you purchased and just clicked on the link there, avoiding the need to go to your email at all. I'm using Firefox for my browser, so other internet browsers may look a little different. After clicking on the link, it'll ask you if you want to save the file. Click Save File. When the download is complete, it will be listed in your Downloads window. Right-click on SimAVIO.exe, then click Open. A security warning will show up asking you that the publisher cannot be verified. You want to run it anyways, so click Run. If you have user account control turned on in Windows, another warning window will come up telling you that the publisher is unknown, and click Yes to run it anyways. This launches the installation for SimAVIO. This happens to be version 2.95.10, and there's a statement here that says if you are upgrading, it won't affect your ILS approach data if you've purchased that separately. So click Next. Accept the agreement and decide if you want icons. Click Next. Click Install. There's already a AC Association.ini. Just click Yes here unless you know about what it's doing and read the manual, so don't worry about that. And this completes the installation. The next stage of the installation process involves installing the plugin, which is the communication between X-Plane and SimAVIO. So after reading this, which basically says, are you going to be installing the plugin on this computer? Are you going to be running X-Plane on this computer? Or are you going to be running X-Plane on a remote computer? So click Next. Now, since we're going to be running X-Plane on the same computer, we want to make sure this box is checked so it launches the installer for the FTS interface. Click Finish. Now we're into the next stage of the installation. Again, user account control. Click Yes. This is the first stage of the wizard for the installer for the interface. Make sure that the version of the interface is the same as the version of SimAVIO. They always need to match. So when you're doing an upgrade, you need to reinstall the interface. So click Next and click Next again. This is a warning telling you that you need to browse to the root directory of your X-Plane location. I happen to have installed this before, so it knows that my location of X-Plane is on the D drive X-Plane 9 demo. Make sure it's the root location and not the actual plugins folder. So click Next and install. Click Yes. It's okay to overwrite the keys xml.preferences file since we haven't made any changes to it, so it's okay to do that. And finally, do you want to install the C++ runtime libraries? Since we've previously installed them, we don't need to install them again, so uncheck that box and click Finish. And that concludes the installation. Now let's say I want to run X-Plane on a remote computer. So on the SimAVIO machine, after you've installed it, click on your Libraries folder and then click on Documents. So in here you'll see a folder called SimAVIO. So just click on that and then look for the Plugins folder. Now there's two folders here. There's a Mac version and there's a Windows version. So start with the Mac, and all you need to do is take this one file and transfer it to a USB stick and copy it to that, and then move the USB stick to your other machine and then launch this installer on your other machine, and then follow the same procedure as previously shown for installing the interface. Now if you're putting it on a Mac machine, if you're running X-Plane on a Mac machine, it's a little bit more difficult. Just open the README text file, and in here you'll see the procedure on how to do it. And that should be all.